Yes, it is Monday, brand new week, brand new journey. Everything starts all over. I hope everybody is having a wonderful start to their week. We are like 8 days away from Christmas. I know y'all cannot wait. I actually, I have to work Christmas Day at the nursing home where I work part-time. Um, I gotta be there all day, like all day. But you know what? It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's gonna be some good money though. You know that you get that holiday pay, you get that time and a half. So you know I'm gonna be clocking them dollars. So you know what? You know it has its goods and its bads about working on a holiday, especially when it's one of my favorite holidays. So, but anywho, you know that's life. That's life. But anyway. Just want to let you know that after this review, I'm going to be coming at you guys in about an hour or so with another review. It's actually going to be on the movie Widows. That movie we were supposed to do, me and my good friend, my sis. We were supposed to. Where's my notes? We were supposed to do the review on that. Like, oh God, 2 weeks ago. I think it was 2 weeks ago, but then there was a snowstorm, so she couldn't get over to my house to do the review with me. And then the next weekend, that's when I had that big order. Or no, I had to work the next weekend. Yep, I had to work the next weekend at the nursing home. And then last weekend, I had that big 50th anniversary wedding party that I posted the video of and posted the pictures on my Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice Facebook page. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. I did really good and I'm so proud of myself, and everybody enjoyed all my treats and goodies and my cakes and chocolate covered goodies and all that good stuff. So anywho, I'm so glad they enjoyed that. But we finally found time to do the review of Widows. And I had told a lot of you guys to please support that movie. You know, the star of the movie was Viola Davis and Michelle Rodriguez, Elizabeth Debicki, Cynthia Erivo, Colin Farrell, Brian Tyree Henry, Danielle Kaluuya, Garrett Dillahunt. That's some of the stars in there. Liam Neeson, Robert Duvall. So some of the names I'm sure you're pretty familiar with, and it was a really good movie, and some of you guys actually took my advice and went to see the movie. So I hope you guys tune in an hour so that I could do the review and you guys could let me know what you thought about the review and the show, the movie. So we're going to go ahead and get this review out the way. Try to go through this really quickly, not too quickly, because you know how I do. I get kind of detailed sometimes with my reviews. But anyway, the review today, right now, is on the Atlanta Housewives, RHOA, Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it is season 11, episode 7, and the name of the show was titled Sisterhood of the Traveling Peaches. But I'm gonna have to, how do I turn these notifications off on my phone? I'm trying to go live on YouTube. I mean, not let me see, notification settings. I got a new phone, you guys, and I'm still learning my way. Let me turn off app notification. Okay, I don't want to receive that one. I think that was what was that notification for? Oh dang, now I don't remember what the notification was, so I can't turn it off. Anyway, I'll figure it out. But anyway, I got a 9 Plus. The phone I had before was a Nexus 6. So, I had that one for some time. But, I'm one of those people who, as long as my phone works, I'm not one of those people who got to go out every 6 months or every year to get the latest, hottest, newest cell phone. I'm just not. I'm just not. That's just not the top of my priorities in this household where I raise my children. That's just not top of my priorities to get a brand new phone every time one comes out. But when it goes dead, then that's when I go and get me a new phone. But anywho, hopefully I can figure out how to turn those notifications off. But anywho, so the title of this episode is Sisterhood of the Traveling Peaches. And in the beginning of the darn show, Miss Portia, she decides to get on Dennis's mom's good side. Now we all know that Dennis's mom, she don't really care for Portia. At least that's the vibes that she's been giving off to us ever since she met Portia. Especially after she bought her that Louis V pocketbook. She was like, why this girl buy this expensive pocketbook for me and she don't know me? We just met. I mean, is she trying to buy me over? That's what it seemed like to me. She was trying to buy her over, and I'm sure that's what his mom thought as well. But she's one of those moms who like, come on now, you gotta do a little better than that. I don't dance for no coins. That's what she seemed like. I don't dance for no coins. But so this time she figured, I'm going to spend the day working at my man's hot dog shop where his mother also works. And I didn't even know his mom had worked at the hot dog shop till, after Portia had finished her day. And I saw the mom, in her apron and everything. I was like, oh, okay, family business. That's good. Family, keep it in the family. But anyway, she spent a whole day working in the hot dog shop. And in between eating, some of the food that should have probably went to some of those customers, she managed to get in a full 8-hour shift. And it seemed like she could really be like a part of the crew. Like she either learned fast or maybe she worked there before and we just didn't know, because she was getting around that kitchen and cutting up that food and, getting them orders out of there. So I'm trying to believe or want to believe that she probably has worked in that restaurant before. That's just what I believe. But anywho, working at that fast food joint is not gonna last. It's not gonna last. For one, I couldn't even believe she was working in that joint. Not that there's nothing against working at a fast food joint. My sons worked at fast food joints. I worked at fast food joints when I was a teenager. Like McDonald's, Burger King, places like that. So I ain't trying to downplay, it's a job. They pay pretty well nowadays, but we know Portia, you said no hairnet. Oh, you noticed that? Yes. But she don't seem like the kind of person who would, choose that occupation if it wasn't, for her man being, owner of the restaurant or whatnot. But anywho, yeah, she did pretty well that day though. But yeah, that's not her fit. But anything to try to, please his mother. But did it work? Did y'all think it worked? I don't think it worked. Because even after, her Portia's shift was over, when she sat down, next to his mom, she was like, oh, like, how you be at the end of the day, like, oh, I'm so tired, whatever. And her mom was like, I don't know why you acting like that, because you hardly did anything. And Portia was looking like, this is his mom. I'm going to respect her. So I'm not going to say what I probably want to say. But she just sat there and kind of smiled. You know how Portia just smiled. But his mom was like, shoot, you ain't did nothing back there. Ain't even bust a sweat. But, yeah, his mom still got her. Okay. I see you. She got her eyes on her for real. But what got me, y'all, was when his mom started expressing concerns again, about how fast their relationship was moving. And y'all know she done mentioned this on several occasions already. And so tell me why Portia decided that this would be the appropriate time to tell her that her and her son are obsessed with each other. Miss Hall, is that something you would ever tell your man's mother? Come on, y'all, talk to me. I'm like, why would she say that? I think me and your son, we're obsessed with each other. That's not gonna help how his mom is, looking at her. Like, y'all haven't been together that long. And then she brought up the prenup. She was like, what about the prenup? Now, what you think about the prenup? I think, I don't know. He owns some hookah joints. He owns the hot dog. They said it's the original hot dog shop. But Portia make money. Portia makes good money off these TV shows. Like, good money. And hopefully, she invests wisely and don't just spend frivolously. And hopefully she got a nice, bank account. Yes, Portia is special. She is real special. I have always said that. Portia, over the years, she has matured some. She has grown. But sometimes I still be like, girl, what school you went to? What school you went to? You and Shamari, what school was that y'all went to? Because I don't understand why she would say that we're obsessed with each other. That's not a good look at all. You shouldn't be obsessed with anybody. So, I don't know how to feel about that one. But then, hey Darrell, how you doing on Instagram? Shout out to everybody watching on Instagram and YouTube. But about the prenup, like I was saying, I think his mom, tell me if I'm wrong, but I think she believes that Portia's a gold digger. Do y'all get that feeling? Like she thinks she's after her son's money? But again, I'm like, okay, Portia makes her own money. I mean, she's a star on one of the biggest reality shows that's been on television for the last 11 seasons. I don't know. They got their own money, but you know how it is. Sometimes people get married and they get married for the wrong reason and then they break up. So I feel like they should probably have a prenup, but not because of what his mother is probably thinking. Just to be safe. Just to cover what's yours, what's his, And if y'all do break up, most prenups, they be like, okay, you keep what you had, and what we make in between the family, we split or whatnot. But then there's a baby involved, and the mom don't even know about the baby yet. But did you get the feeling that she kind of thinks that Portia's pregnant? Like, she keeps asking her, is there something that I need to know? I was like, oh my God, I think she knows that she's pregnant, because a lot of moms can tell when somebody is pregnant. A lot of older women, they can tell, not just moms, but older women. They can tell when somebody's pregnant. And I was like thinking that she's probably about to ask Portia, are you pregnant, girl? Are you carrying my grandbaby? But she didn't. She was just like, is there something that you need to tell me? And again, I'm not trying to check nobody's pocketbooks. I think he makes good money. I think Portia makes good money. A prenup would probably be wise. It would probably be wise, especially since there's a baby involved now. She's pregnant. I don't know how far along she is in actual real time. But in this show, I think she was probably, like 6-8 weeks, y'all think? A couple of months? Yeah, she knows something up, Miss Hall. She know, I could tell it. I could just tell it from her voice. She was like, and that's like the third time she asked her, is there something that I should know? So I think she knows. But anywho. About this couples trip. Now, Nene and Greg done planned this couples trip for everybody. And I understand that sometimes things, come up and people just can't attend. And in this case, it was a few of the husbands, the boyfriends, the husbands, some husbands, some boyfriends, they couldn't come. But was y'all surprised to hear that Cynthia's man, Mike Hill, couldn't make it? I'm like, is he ever gonna come? We're on episode 7. I don't even know how many episodes is in this season, but it can't be that many more. So I'm like, when is Mike Hill going to show up? I mean, it was a busted. Greg seemed like he was so excited and so anxious to go on that couples trip, but to, I don't know. I kind of feel a certain type of way about that because of all the stuff that Greg has been through, and for him to want to be on a couples trip with all of them, the wives, the husbands, you know what I'm saying? Him going through this cancer and everything, and for some of them not to come. Like, okay, I guess I can understand Candy's husband because I think Todd had already made arrangements to kick it with his guy friends for his birthday. And Candy has said, normally every time Greg and Nene plans a couples trip, that's around the same time that Todd be planning stuff with his fellas. So I can understand that, but Mike Hill not coming. Thank you, thank you. I mean, why can't he come? He hasn't showed up at all, and it's about to be episode 8. And the only time we ever see him is on let's see, Skype, FaceTime. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm like, is this really a relationship? I mean, okay. Last episode, her baby daddy spent the night. Now, granted, he was there, because their daughter, they're making graduation. I mean, not graduation, but college, plans and finding her dorms and all that kind of stuff. But he ain't gotta stay at the house. I mean, it's good that they have a great relationship like that. I don't know how Mike Hill feels about that or how any other boyfriend would feel about that. But, they have a very close relationship, co-parenting relationship, and are still friends. I like that. I really do like that because why have him stay at the hotel when her man ain't living there? So he might as well have stayed at her house. But still, I'm like, I wonder how Mike Hill feels about that. And then the last episode for the Boobs and Booze event, she brought her other guy friend. So it's like all these other guys she has in her life, but this guy, this whole season, we on episode 8 almost, and he has not made one trip this whole season. So I don't know. I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy to me. But as I was saying, Shamari's husband, Ron, he couldn't come either. I can't remember. What was up with Ron? Oh, yeah. You know what? I think so, too. And vice versa, Ms. Hogg. I think Leon and Cynthia, how do I want to say this? I think there's still sparks there. No, seriously. I think there's still sparks there. The way she blushes when they are together. I mean, she's been with her, her ex-husband, and different guys, after her ex-husband, after Peter, but the look on her face, the way she acts when she's around Leon is nothing like the way she acts around those other men at all. At all. Ronnie, that's what I was just saying. I don't remember his excuse. I don't remember his excuse. I don't know. Did Michael even give an excuse? I don't remember Michael's excuse. Hey, sis, boo. How you doing? But I don't remember Ronnie's excuse, and I don't think Michael gave an excuse. Well, at least Cynthia didn't give us an excuse for Michael. But I don't know. I do not know. But I thought that was kind of, I don't know. I felt for Greg at that moment because he really, really, really wanted all the fellas to come. Cislo said, girl. Oh, but what y'all think about Shamari when she was getting ready, like, okay, when she had the designer picking out some clothes for her, because obviously she's still in her feelings, in her fifis about the remarks they had made at Cynthia's barbecue about her needing, help with fashion. So she didn't got she got a designer to help her with some clothes. And while she was talking to Ron, her husband, she had took his cup. I don't know what he was drinking, but took his cup and was drinking from it and was circling some ice around her mouth and sucking on it and stuff. And then she spit it back in the cup. Who does that? Like, did y'all think that was gross? Ronnie was like, Ronnie was looking at her. He had his hand to the side, like, why'd you do that? And she was like, well, it ain't like we ain't, and I hate when people say that. Okay, you might have sex, you might kiss on each other and all that kind of stuff, but I'm sorry. That's just like taking food and chewing it up in your mouth and spitting it back in somebody's plate. I thought that was totally good, disgusting. And so did he. And he was like, what if I would have done that to you? You mean you wouldn't have told me that you would have been mad? And of course, she's like, yeah, I guess I would have been mad. I don't know what was that about. You said she's still struggling with her feelings for women. Ron is with her. Oh, you know what? Do you think that's okay? Did you get that from remember when they was on the bus and they was playing the game and she had to put her fingers in Eva's mouth and she was like, ooh, that just gave me a, what did she say? That just made me tingle, or she said something and I'm looking like, okay, do you still like women? I'm like, I don't know. She could have just been joking, y'all. She could have just been joking, just being funny. But I was like, Now, Ronnie ain't trying that anymore, right? Ronnie ain't down for that anymore. Because you was getting too bug wild in those ATL streets. Or wherever the heck they was living when they was first got married. Yeah, that's what she said, a tingling in her for JJ. I was rolling. That was so funny. But I'm like, no, you don't think she was joking, Sislo? And she probably wasn't. She probably wasn't. But Ronnie, he said he ain't that. He just want one woman. One woman. And he just want her to want one person. One man. Oh my God, Missy? Missy? Okay. Missy Elliott? Mm. Mm. Is Missy gay? I've never known her to date, or maybe I just ain't paid attention. Has she ever dated a man? Missy Elliott? I've never seen her with like a guy before. Hey, whatever your choice is, no judge zone. No judge zone. Mess with whoever you want to, as long as it's not with mine. I thought Missy was gay. I'm like, I've never, like, over the years. But then again, I've never really seen her with a woman either. But then again, like I said, I probably just wasn't really, paying attention. I ain't paying attention to Missy in years since she stopped putting out all them hits. So I've been under a rock when it comes to Missy Elliott. But I still love her. That's my girl. That's my girl. But I thought that was gross. I thought that was really gross. I was like, ugh, that's nasty. That's nasty. But yeah, so Todd couldn't come on the trip because he was hanging out with his friends. Mike Hill, we don't know why he still can't come visit Cynthia. Portia's boyfriend, Dennis. Now, do y'all believe that story? That's what she was talking about when she felt deep for a woman that drew her from Ron for a while. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see though. Okay. Okay. But Portia's boyfriend Dennis. She said he injured his leg playing basketball with Eva's man. And that's why he couldn't come on the trip. Do y'all believe that story? Do y'all? I don't know. I don't know. I guess I didn't picture Dennis as the basketball playing type of guy. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. They lie so much. And Portia, oof. I don't know who lying the most this season, Portia or Eva. I don't know. But anyway, that's why he couldn't come. I guess he needs to stick to making hot dogs. Oh yeah, Miss Queen Latifah. Now I knew Queen girl, and I love me some Queen Latifah. Yes, I do. Man, I knew she was lesbian or gay for a long time. And it's just like some people you just know. Like that, what's that one lady, that one comedian with the really short hair, she's kind of brownish complexion. Um she real funny, but she's gay too, and I can't remember her name, but I knew she was too. And Robin, off of the Good Morning Show. I knew she was gay too, even though I never seen them with, partners. But yeah, Queen Latifah, UNITY. That's my girl. That's my girl. But so I guess some more. Now some more. If I was gay, if big F. Some more. Anyway, what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. But that's not who I was talking about. That's not who I was talking about. The lady that I'm talking about is a little older than her. I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna find her name. She's a comedian. She used to do a lot of stand up. She's been on movies, TV shows, sitcoms. Oh God, I can't remember her name. But anyway, she's gay too. But yeah, Dennis, stay away from the basketball. Stay away from the basketball. Stick to making hot dogs, because Portia cannot be taking care of you while you get hoard on the basketball court and she got a baby on the way. Wanda, yeah, Wanda. Is that her name? Wanda, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, Greg, he was like real anxious for that couple's trip, but like a good man, he told Nene, just postpone the couple's trip, honey. Take the ladies instead on a girls' trip. And see, that's why I like Greg. I like me some Greg. I love me some Greg. He is so cool. He was like, you know what, baby? This is what I really wanted to do. I'm really, really disappointed. But, instead of scratching the strip, because, they done probably put money down on the house that they stayed in. And I think it was what do you call those rentals? I forgot what you call them. I ain't never stayed at them places before. But you know what I'm saying, those houses that you can rent. And, instead of just wasting the money or their deposits or whatnot, just go ahead and, take the ladies on the trip. And y'all, I love Ellen too. Ellen DeGeneres, she is crazy funny. I like Ellen. She is cool as heck. But y'all, Candy's house. Oh my God. Candy house. I had to take my remote and pause the show and kept rewinding to look at all this girl's property. I was like, I did not know she had all that behind that house. Like, I knew she had like a little studio. She has a studio at home, but I wonder if the studio is in the guest house. But anyway, that guest house was giving me life. I was like, that mug is beautiful. And it's big. Like that guest house was huge. Like it looks better than most people's main and only house. I was like, dang, Candy. Shoot, you selling a lot of candy coated toys and everything. I mean, Candy is doing it big, big. Escape did her well. And this show, Housewives of Atlanta too. But that guest house was everything. And if I was her daughter, I'd be like, Mama, when I graduated and stuff, can I live in the guest house? Should I be like Will Smith on the Fresh Prince? I'm staying right here in the guest house. They got everything she need, and you know, Candy, she open minded. So I don't think Candy would even like be one of those moms who always trying to find out what you're doing, who you letting in, who's over there. You know, is there a guy in there? You know, because Candy just too open minded. I just think she'd be like, when her daughter has a man, let me tell you, let me give you some tips. Let me, I'm sorry. That's just how Candy seems to me. Like, one of those moms who's just all like, you know, helping her daughter. You're like, yeah, let's go shopping for some, you know, you get your man some, I get my husband, you know. I'm just saying. But yeah, she made money from writing songs too. Yep. She had her hand in many, many pots. And that's what I like about Candy. She is really, really inspiring. Like really inspiring. But I think my favorite song from her was it Scrubs? I think that was one of my favorites, Scrubs. But yeah, she's very, very talented. And she can still sing. Did you see the preview of next episode when they was doing like, it was like a talent show? And Candy hit them high notes? Girl. Mm-mm-mm. Throat getting dry. But Candy was hitting them high notes. I was like, get it, Candy. I wish she would just come out with another album, though, because I really like her. I don't know where Mama Joyce is. I think they had enough of Mama Joyce last episode. And it's funny because Mama Joyce and Todd, at least as far as last season, it seemed like they were on, they were getting away a lot more, you know? So they seemed like they had hashed out a lot of their issues and were actually treating each other both like mom-in-law, son-in-law, you know, how they should. So I was kind of surprised why she wasn't, you know, in any of the episodes this season a little bit more, but I don't know. Yeah, they probably too busy running the old lady gang restaurant. But yeah, but what was I gonna say? The ladies, they had me cracking up when they were on the bus and they were playing the game. And Eva, Lord Jesus. Eva, when they told her to call your man and pretend like, well, not pretend, but you know what, have phone sex with him, and her man picked up the phone, and Eva was like, hey, baby, honey, or whatever she called him. She was like, you know, when I get home, you know, since I miss you and everything, I want to sit on your facial area. Your facial region? I'm like, okay, either Eva has never had phone sex before, or she's just too uptight for that type of stuff, or maybe she didn't want to appear freaky on the show. Because I don't know, Miss Hogg. I'm like, either they not exciting couple as you said, or maybe Eva isn't as open-minded as I would think. I don't know. But she was like, it was like so dry. They was like, oh my God, I'm even dry. Listening to her. But then when they put Candy on the phone, I already knew it was about to be lit. This phone call was about to be lit. But I was mad because them ladies just wouldn't shut up. Like, I was like talking to the TV, be quiet, because I wanted to see how far that phone call was gonna go. She called up Todd and she was like, baby, I miss you, and I got a little break, right now, and I just want to tell you how much I missed you, and I really love it how you, leak for eating from the back and all this kind of stuff. And everybody was like, they just bust out laughing, and I'm like, be quiet, be quiet. I want to see how far this conversation is gonna go. But then he was falling for it too. At first he was falling for it until he kept hearing all them sounds and that laughter in the background. I was like, oh my God. There goes the click. Just hang up. You said Shamari is very pretty but very blonde. She is airheaded. I don't know what's up with Shamari. I really don't know. This is season 7. I mean, not season 7, episode 7. And I don't know how I feel about her. Like right now, I cannot say if I would want to see her or Ronnie next season. I just can't. Now, if I had to choose between Eva and Shamari, or Tanya, I'd probably say Eva, because I think Eva would just continue to bring drama. Like, okay, I had said earlier, I don't know who lies the most, Eva or Portia. When they was on the bus, and Portia, when they was playing that other game, and it was like Truth or Dare, and basically, they said, Nene, ask Portia, has Dennis ever dated anybody on this bus or anybody who knows somebody on this bus? And of course, Nene already knew the answer. And of course, Candy has been waiting to spill the rest of that good old hot steaming tea. So Candy informs them, you know what? There's a lady who has dated Dennis within the last 6 months. Portia, still defending her relationship. Why do you think she felt like she had to say, not just our relationship is monogamous, because she's been saying that. We are in a monogamous relationship. This time she's like, we are in a strict monogamous relationship. Now, who uses the word strict when they're regarding their relationship status? Like, strict monogamous. Like, not just monogamous. I'm like, okay, Portia, keep trying. But Candy was like, but what you talking about, Willis? Because you was just with another dude at Shamia's, party in May. What is this? This is December. Okay, so December, we're not even gonna count December. So November, October, September, August, July, June. That's 6 months, right? But the show was recorded before now. So basically, if that was in May, then that was around the time that she was saying that they were in a strict monogamous relationship. But the dude that she was with, she was like, man, that dude was all over you. You was all over him. You could tell they were like a couple, or like they were dating. I mean, the dude, he had a big old handful of her, big old badonk-a-donk. They was kissing and everything. But now you keep trying to defend your relationship and saying that Dennis has only been with you and you only with him. But see, what happens when you keep lying? You lie to cover up your lies. You keep lying to cover up your lies. Yes, keep Eva. I want to see the wedding episode with her mama as well. But yeah, out of them two, her and Eva or Shamari, I definitely would prefer to see Eva on the next season. You know, I want to give Eva another round because, like I said, Eva, I like her shade. I like her shade. But Portia, it's over. It's like everybody can see through the BS. And it's obvious that Dennis was with that other woman when he met Portia. And the lady had expressed, to Candy's friend, she was crying, she was distraught, she was depressed, everything when she found out her man was messing with Portia. So, but Portia's trying to cover that up because, I mean, okay, your dude was cheating on you with another woman. You already know how that usually ends. But we ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. We ain't gonna go there. But again, within the 6-month time frame that she kept saying they were strictly monogamous, I'm like, which one was it? Was she cheating on him with the dude at the party? Was he cheating on her with the girl who was his ex, who he was still with when he met Portia? Were they cheating on each other? Was it an open relationship? Because this open relationship stuff seems to be a hot topic, a very hot topic this season. You know, we keep getting around, we keep getting back to the open relationship stuff. So, I don't know. Again, I ain't judging nobody, whether you gay, straight, bi, tri, whatever. Shoot. I no judging, no judging, but just keep it 100, Portia. Yep, they both cheaters. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But then Eva, do y'all think Eva was wrong for not inviting Nene on the wedding party trip? I mean, Nene is in the wedding party. And, granted, she's not a matron of honor or a maid, a bridesmaid. But she's still in the wedding party. So do you think that Eva was wrong for not inviting Nene on the wedding party trip? I don't know. I think it was kind of inconsiderate to not even extend the invite, like everybody else was saying. Normally, whenever there's a celebration, like for a party, for or celebration or a party for the wedding, usually the wedding party members are invited, right? All of them. All of them. But she used the excuse like, okay, Nene's going through all this, Greg and his sickness and, just other things that she got going on. And still, I think she could have texted her, inboxed her, FaceTimed her, emailed her, something, and just said, I know you're going through a lot right now. You got a lot of things on your plate, but the wedding party, blah, 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 blah. And then she was trying to say it was a surprise. Thank God Portia was there, because Portia was like, how was it a surprise if I was invited? You invited me. Did you see Eva? Did you see Eva? When Portia buzzed her out, I was like, hot damn. Why do y'all keep lying? Like, what? Have y'all ever heard that expression, you ain't got a lot to kick it? You ain't got a lot to kick it. I hate when people lie just to be lying, just to hear themselves lie. It's no point. I'm like, she was like, it was a surprise. I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know how many people was going. Did you see her expression? She was just like, and her eyeballs was rolling in the back of her head. Like, that's when you know people is lying. When they eyes are like rolling in the back of their head and they like doing this, their eyeballs is every which way, but looking at you. That is, Detective 101. That's how you know somebody's lying. But yeah, Miss Hall, everybody should have been invited, and she know it. She know it. But I don't know. Did she not think Nene would fit in to the party crowd, to the rest of the party crowd? I don't know. But out of all the people in the group, all the cast members, why would you invite Portia instead of Nene? Like, she keeps reiterating almost every episode how close her and Nene is. You know, this is like my big sister. She told her husband, this is like my big sister. And that's why I want her to do the speech at at our ceremony. I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. That's what I'm thinking, Miss Hall. That's what I'm thinking. She thought that she wouldn't fit in with the party. Like, I don't know. I don't know. If she felt that way, I think she probably should have at least invited Nene and Portia and maybe a few others. Or the whole doggone, you know, cast. But to invite Portia and then you sit there and lie and say, "Oh, I didn't know who was going. I don't know the names." Okay, if Portia was not there, she probably would have got away with that. She probably would have got away with that. But she knew she was lying, and then she was lying to cover up her lies. And you could tell Nene was hurt. Like, Nene tried to be acting all strong all the time, but you can tell when Nene, is disappointed or hurt, from somebody's actions. This is season 11, so we ain't gotta be with her day to day to know, from her facial expression when she's hurt or when she's disappointed in someone. And she looked like she was truly hurt. Like, you want me to do a speech at your wedding? All the rest of the party is going on this trip and you didn't invite me? But I don't know. I thought it was wrong. I thought it was wrong. But anywho, Portia. we finally realized or found out why Portia was throwing so much shade to Shamari. Remember at the booze and boobs or booze and booze, boobs, however, booze and booze, boobs and booze. At that little get together, Portia was throwing a lot of shade to Shamari, and I was like, why is she throwing so much shade to this girl? In the beginning of the show, in the very beginning of the season, she was all excited. Oh, Shamari, we went to school together. We went to grade school, junior high, high school. We from the same neighborhood and all that. She was happy she was on the show. But then she been like shading her. And so Shamari brought this up and she was like, I had heard that you was the one who was telling people that I need a new wardrobe, that I need a makeover. And, remember at Cynthia's barbecue? And I'm like, okay, which part of the game does these ladies still not understand? I have never played Pass the Peach, but it's not that hard to comprehend. The person who has the peach has to answer the question of who needs a makeover or pass the peach to the person that you think the answer applies to. Did I get that right, y'all? So Eva still swears that she wasn't being shady. She still swears that she wasn't being shady. I never said anything about her, just like, at they twins' birthday party, at Ron and Shamari's birthday party last episode. I never said anything about your clothes. I didn't say anything. Okay. As soon as they gave her the peach, she was like, no shade, but I'm going to give it to you. And handed that peach right to her. Now, I don't know if she need hooked on phonics or whatever, but that game was not that hard to comprehend. And she's still talking about, and then Portia had me cracking up. Portia was like, you be forgetting your shade. Eva, how you be forgetting your shade? Like, you shade people like horribly. And then you forget you ever said anything or be in denial. Oh my God. Oh my God. But anyway, between her and Portia, They need to get together. Stop all that lying. Stop all that lying, y'all. But y'all let me know what y'all thought about the episode, the cast, and everything. I enjoyed y'all watching the live tonight. Now, I had said, for y'all who came in a little later, I had said at the beginning of the live that I'm coming right back for another live. Those of you who went to actually see Widows, and even those of you who didn't, you know that I was supposed to do a live movie review with my friend Samantha, who I call my sister, and our show is actually called excuse me, Sisters from Another Mister movie reviews. And we were supposed to do the live like a couple of weeks ago, but here in Omaha we had a snowstorm. And then the weekend after that, I had to work at my part-time job at the nursing home, and she had to work too. We both work at the nursing home together. And then last weekend, I had that really big, excuse me, I had that really big 50th wedding anniversary celebration that I had to cater my cakes, and I have a cake business and everything. But anywho, so I had posted a video of that and some pictures on my Facebook cake page, Tanya's Delight Slice by Slice. So check that out if you haven't. I was really proud of myself. I did a really good job, and I don't routinely do big parties like that. I think I've only done like maybe 3 or 4 big parties. Normally people order a cake, a sheet cake, a wedding cake, a tiered cake, or cupcakes, or stuff like that. But I don't normally do big parties because they can be a headache. Like, really, they can be a headache. But it's worth it. It's worth it. But I'm going to be coming back to you in probably about 30-45 minutes. She should be here in a few minutes, and then we're going to get set up wherever we're going to go live in the house. And we're going to come at you, and we're going to talk about Widows. I think, Miss Hogg, did you say you went to see Widows? I think that was you or somebody else. I think that was you, though, that went to see, you told me you went to see Widows, but it was a really good movie. Really, really good. I actually want to go see it again. I want to go see it again, but I'm not. So anyway, again, thanks for tuning in. Make sure you hit the like button. If you did not hit the like button already, please hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe if you're just strolling through my channel and came across my channel. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like the video, and also please share the video on your social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Please and thank you. Okay, Miss Hall, cool beans. So you'll be able to talk to us about it and everything, and give us your feedback and your take on the movie and everything. So again, I'll be back shortly. It'll probably be about 30 minutes. But after I end this video, I'm gonna put the link in for I'm going to schedule the next stream, basically. I'm going to schedule the next stream, and so you guys will get the notification. But anyway, as usual, Primetime Squad, make sure you stay safe, be blessed, and I'm out.